travelers from across the space. This is your host Cosmolord, and today I want to talk about the new Salamangreat support for Duelist Pack 27. I'm really hyped for this booster set. I love all the three archetypes. I always been a fan of fire archetypes. Uh, for the community post of YouTube, I talk about volcanic support. I was really hyped for some volcanic support. The volcanic support was released. I didn't make a video about that, but I want to make sure that I can talk about that later on. I just love the deck. I use it in other platforms like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega, and it was amazing to try it out. And now we have Salamangreat. I feel that this support was needed in order to make Salamangreat at least more combo oriented and not that focusing on control based deck as Salamangreat is today. We missed that Salamangreat format that it was all about combos. Um, because Salamangreat became like going first deck and going second was not the strong. Right now, with the support, I believe that going second is becoming better. It will never be the best way to open Salamangreat. You always want to go first because you have powerful drop cards that you want to set to your board. But anyways, I feel the support is good. I wanted to go in deep with the support. So many people, the Yu-Gi-Oh community, has stated that this support sucks, that this doesn't help Salamangreat, and I'm not part of that community. I feel they're wrong to just the support is not good, and I will explain why I feel the support is really good, and the concern that people are having, are misjudging. So let's see. So first we have Salamangreat Whistle. Salamangreat Whistle. If you have two or more Salamangreat monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. So you have an standard. If a Salamangreat Resort Fusion X Synchro, XC or Link is special summoned to your field while this card is in the graveyard, you can target one other Salamangreat monster in your graveyard, place this card on the bottom of the deck, and if you do special summon the Salamangreat to your opponent's side of the field, and then draw one card. So if you read this card, maybe you won't understand why this is made. But if you take a look about what this card is capable of, is trying to pull off the fusion material to your opponent's side of the field to use the Salamangreat fusion card. So you will create a very strong monster. Back in the day, the fusion card was just used for mirror match, and now you will have the ability to pass your opponent a Salamangreat monster. You get a plus, and you can use the fusion card to go for the OTK. So that's amazing. Then we have Salamangreat Trigger. You can discard one other Salamangreat card, special summon this card from your hand. This card is on turner. It's level 5. If this card by the first effect, you can tell this card helps Salamangreat to not be that vulnerable to your normal summon. Sometimes when you normal summon a monster in Salamangreat, if they compulse you, Book of Moon, or get rid of the monster by any ways that is not sent to the graveyard, then you are not in the best place. So now, with this card, you have another standard. If this card that you control will be used as a single material for a fire monster, you can trade it as a non-tuner. Amazing. So maybe you have another tuner on field, I don't know which one, but you can trade this card as a non-tuner. Imagine if you have, I don't want to say it right now, because I don't think we have a level 10 fire that can be summoned, but imagine you use two of this monster, and there's a level 10 synchro monster. You can make it really easily with just two of this card. The third threat on spell turn, you can increase or decrease this card level by 1. Okay, really strong monster. And this card can allow you to use card like Baron on the floor. So many people are saying that, oh, maybe the support was not that great because Nibiru will kill us anyway. But now you have a stunner monster that is a Salamangreat monster. Back in the day, we used had Psychic Wheeler. It was not a good choice because you can search that card. But right now with this, but on the floor can be hard to summon. But imagine you can use the Bullet Dragon Synchro monster. easy to summon, and you can equip a level 3 or level 2 link monster to have negation. Easy to summon, can negate Nibiru, can make your board stronger than before. So amazing card, in my opinion. And then we have, for me, the best card of this entire way of support, and that's the new Link Monster. I thought that the Link Monster was gonna be 5, so right now the level 4 that we had back in the day, the Phoenix something, is becoming relevant right now. I'm sorry, I love that card, to be honest. It was just like not that strong. Nico Talker. I forget the name. Deco, and Talker. Sorry, the one that destroy, that boosts the attack and destroy cards, removing League Monster for your graveyard. Sorry, I forget the name for a moment. But overall, this card, Regent Phoenix, is really strong. If you can link someone using a Salamangreat Phoenix monster as material, you can add one Salamangreat card from your deck to your hand. It doesn't matter which card it is. You can add anything. You can add any of the drops immediately in the setting. It's pretty strong, if you guys say so. If a face of fire monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while discarding your graveyard, you can target one of them, special summon this card, and if you do, this card gain attacks equal to the monster. So, you're telling me that if any of my fire monsters is destroyed while this card is in the graveyard, it can get to special summon again back in the field. So it's amazing, and then you can use the field spell to summon another one and get a free card into my hand. I don't know, guys, this card is amazing. So now you can be able to have something to go for a Link 4, because back in the day we usually just stay at Link 2, and then when we have the access to Access Code Talker to OTK, sorry, that's the name, Access Code Talker to OTK, I'll go through Access Code Talker to OTK. That was the combo of the deck. Stall until you have ATK. And now we have the Synchro card. I don't know how to feel about the Synchro, guys. I feel the Synchro was the least powerful card that we have right now. It's not bad by any means, but it's just kind of slow. You can target one level 7 or lower fire. This is a level 8 synchro, so it can be summoned really easily with the level 5 tuner and any of the level 3 Salamangreat monster. We have quite a lot. If this card is synchro summon using Salamangreat, the first effect, you can target one level 7 or lower fire monster in your graveyard. You can special summon monster for the representative of the fire monster. Also special summon the monster, and if you discard level by the monster original level. So it's a standard. That's good. But the other affair, I don't know. If this card is synchro summon using Salamangreat Burst Cry Phone as material, you can activate this card effect. You enter your next standby phase. The next standby phase, you summon one monster from your graveyard. So, what this card is trying to make is that when the first effect, you can special summon a Thuner, change this card level, and then with the Thuner and this card, you will make another one of this card. So you will have to run 2 copies at least for this card, and then you can use the first effect. And the first effect is not that great. I mean, you need to wait a standby phase. So I don't know if you want to use that card at 2 copies. Maybe you just want one for the standard purpose, and this card can be bring back to the extra deck Winja War. So we'll need to try and see. And then we have this card. So I'm not gonna charge. This card is amazing. But you know what's funny about this card? This card is actually better in Volcanics. I know it's fun, but let's read this card. You can only activate one card with this name as per turn. Target 3 of your fire monsters are banished or in the graveyard. Shuffle them to the deck, 2 of them to the deck, and if you do, you summon the third one. But this turn, their effects are negated and can attack. Amazing support. It's a monster reward. Get your monster to your deck. It's searchable because it's a Salamangreat card. But what is funny is that this effect is really strong if you're using Volcanics. You want your monster to be able to get back to the deck when you remove it, because you remove a lot of your monster, a lot of your resource, and you can summon any of the level 1s like Volcanic monster that you had to your field, and then you can go for a link and go for it. And since the monster is going to the graveyard, it doesn't have the effect negated on the field It's just negated it doesn't have the effect negated on the graveyard, so it can trigger the effect and you're ready for go for it. And the second effect is good if you control a fire, fusion, synchro, X or link monster whose attack is different from the original attack. They don't counter the field and destroy it. So this is good. When the Salamangreat link 3 hit Leo, you can change the attack of one monster, activate this card, break anything on the field, and then try to go for lethal. Or if you have the fusion monster that boosts the attack, you can go for that combo as well. This card is really good, all the Salamangreat cards, because you can play just one and you go. You can search them. And then we have Salamangreat Revive. Take one fire monster in your graveyard because summon this card. Good card. It said fire monster. It doesn't matter if this is a link or something like that. You can manage this card from the graveyard, take one link monster or Salamangreat monster you control, one monster with the same name in your graveyard, shuffle the second target to the deck. If you do, the first target gain attack to his own original attack until the ending of the turn. So you have a way to boost Salamangreat. Salamangreat had that problem. It didn't have a way without target to boost the attack. So now you have it because the only thing you had was trying to load your opponent's attack. So now you can boost your attack and make your Salamangreat more stronger. So overall, I feel this support is really good. I believe it's good. It's not that greatest support, but it's fine. I mean, Salamangreat is a good deck. It's still topping, and this support will make them even better of a deck. I believe this support is enough to make this deck meta relevant. I do believe so. People say that not really, it's not that great, but I do believe that Salamangreat will have competitive play after this way of support because it's enough. Salamangreat doesn't need more than that. It's really strong there. It's a really strong mechanic, and it's really fun to play. That's the best part of it. So then we have other reprints as Gazelle, Spinny, Miral Stagio, Baylitz, some like Wolf, Sanctuary, Cycle, and Roar. Really good reprints because now people doesn't need to buy the deck, and I feel that this will be released as well in this Duelist pack 27. So guys, thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. So enjoy it, leaving a subscribe and a like, guys. It's helped me quite a lot. I promise to bring you the Volcanics playing in some deck choices that I'm using. I really enjoy that deck. It's just another way to win. It doesn't stall, 3 battle damage, but mostly you will win with burn damage. So it's pretty good, especially if your opponent is playing a deck that special summon quite a lot of monsters. So, and then we have the Paladin Boxer. Of course, I don't want to forget about that deck. It's really good, and it's a search counter cards really easily. So don't sleep on this box. So guys, thank you for watching and your support. Share with your friends, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.